is back in the backfield. Actually, under center, it's Hockman, beg your pardon, but they use Tabari Hines. Double pass. Thayer Thomas. He's got the touchdown. Trent Penix out of the backfield, and Thayer Thomas delivers for his second career touchdown pass.
That was beautiful, man. We mentioned it. The guy goes in motion. It's kind of a little eye distraction. Thayer Thomas goes back to him. The former walk-on turned baseball player drafted by the Red Sox, wide receiver, do it all. His high school coach is Torrey Holt. What else can you put on this guy's resume? A touchdown pass. Was impressed with him, but like you said, big shoes to fill. Filling in for Eli Drinkwitz, who's now at App State.
Tommy DeVito wants to take a deep shot. He's got his big play threat to Jackson, and he makes the catch! Tristan Jackson just changed the complexion of this game. And Ingram is in some pain.
You talk to the NC State defense, they say their thing that's going to keep them up at night is Tristan Jackson getting a deep ball. Thank you, ref. They've been able to contain him for most of the first half, 90% of the first half.
Or completed 3 times as many in this game as they had in the first 5 games of the year. Screen against the blitz. Oh, it was tipped away by Curtis Harper and picked off by Andrew Armstrong against NC State.
Pat, we say it, tips and overthrows.
Gotta have them.
Gotta get those. It's actually a perfect play call by Des Kitchens. Syracuse brings the blitz at the perfect time for this play call, but just an incredible play by Curtis Harper to get his. I think Dave Doran and NC State do as good a job as anybody at scouting themselves.
Hockman taking a deep shot for Emezi, going high to get it, and he makes the grab inside the 15, beating Antoine Cordy.
37 yards right there with Blaine Hockman delivering a gem.
You talked about the size man this game for Syracuse. Again, they've averaged 82 under Babers. This should be a free play. Man in the neutral zone. They're looking deep, and he finds Taj Harris. It was a free play with penalty markers. North Carolina State was in the neutral zone.
Job of getting half of it back. Good, accurate throw.
On 3rd down, DeVito gets wrapped up and brought down.
One outside, both sides.
Slant, Jackson, touchdown Syracuse. They finally get a score with 3 minutes to go, and we've still got a ball game in Raleigh with the help of a couple penalties capped with the TD.
And what happens outside that DB, that corner, thinks you're going to run another fade. So you set him up like you're going to run the fade and whoop, get it right inside, stay flat. Nice touchdown. That is really tough for a DB. Excellent route.
Review. The game is over.
Hey, big-time win for NC State here on primetime television. Coach Doran is getting the crowd jacked up just like he did before the game, throwing T-shirts out there. Boo Corrigan, the athletic director, said NC State wants to be the premier school in North Carolina. They were dominant tonight.
Big-time talent on this side of the ball for Virginia. Second down, play fake, pressure immediately, and a screen set up. It's Dallas with blockers inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami!
Doing plays, and you see it right here. They set it up perfectly out here on the perimeter to get blockers downfield, and DJ Dallas has dug the rest. And again,
been 14. Perkins, his offensive lineman just got run over. He's got Dubois open for the gain into Miami territory. 25-20 inside the 15, all the way down inside the 10. Assis Dubois. And look what I know.
you're going to see him right out here at the top of your screen, and you're going to see the corner absolutely just loses vision on him. DJ Ivey gets turned around and then falls down on the ground. See, those are the kind of missteps that have plagued Miami all year.
23 yards. Perkins hands the ball off straight ahead with a hole, and the ball comes out. Miami's got it. Mike Hollins, the true freshman, put the ball on the turf. And I thought Trajan Bandy was there clearly to recover, but now we got the scrum. So they'll try to sort it out. Who's got the football? It is Miami ball.
as far as just reaching your arm out, swatting at the football, and then just running to it. Scoop and score.
Brevin Jordan to the left side of the line. This is the farthest down the field Miami's been. Are they taking that chance? No, they're setting up the screen. And it's well set up to the tight end, Jordan. Out in the open field to the 20, to the 10. Jordan tackled inside the 10.
Offensive coordinator Dan Enos, play action fake. Maybe it looks like you're going to take a deep shot, but you're just setting up the tight end screen to Brevin Jordan, who's one of the best tight ends in the country. He's going to be playing on Sundays very soon. It's a bunch of kids playing the game that they love. Great stadium, great atmosphere.
And a kid who had never had a chance. I know it's just an extra point and a short field goal, but Miami's missed a bunch of those this year. Look out. Here goes the return man, Joe Reed, to midfield and beyond. Still going, Joe Reed, all the way down to the 30 and inside the 30.
And a lot of times, look, it's a total team effort here as far as the blocking and how it's set up. And it usually opens up for you like the Red Sea. And it does right there. And all you have to do is just read it out and run. And that's a momentum changer.
Goal. You got Dallas and you got Harley in the backfield. They're throwing it again. Perry now will run for it. Perry, touchdown!
Make something happen type of plays. And here it is right here. Just weaving his way through traffic.
He will rush the quarterback. And Perkins has to buy some time for his receivers to get downfield. Now he's got to step into it. He heaves it to the end zone. This is a good throw. It's tipped up and it is incomplete. And the game comes to an end. A much needed desperation win for the Miami Hurricanes. They got the job done.
Deep, nice touch on him, a long ball. We saw it a couple times against North Carolina last week. Get some confidence and some feel good here early as he gets lathered up.
Graham's got an open man. Jerry Howard Jr. A touchdown of 19 yards. Georgia Tech in the end zone first.
Time again on special teams, he stood out against North Carolina. Here he's getting paid off for all his hard work, and he's taking care of the Yellow Jackets who come buzzing into this football game. They strike first.
On second and goal. He'll toss it out. To the end zone and a touchdown. Eli Pankel on the play for 3 yards. Duke is in the end zone.
Quick pitch to the playmaker there in motion outside. Look at him blocking up front. And how about the blow coming across by Quez Jackson, the big linebacker. 6'1", 220, but it's still not enough. 6'3", 195, the freshman.
2 rushing touchdowns on the season for Harris. He's got to hand it off right up the middle and walking into the end zone. It's Deion Jackson for the Blue Devils from just a yard out.
Look at him fire off the left side of that line, Tom. That's an offensive lineman's dream. Let's keep running this rock, they say. Blue Devils looking pretty good here early for Coach Cut.
It's a game of inches. Quentin Harris, touchdown for Duke.
What do you want, a foot long? Nah, just give me a 6-inch. Delivering that first blow, getting off the spot and pushing that defensive front back.
4 for 4 in the red zone in the game for the Blue Devils, busting out to the left side. Deion Jackson rolling his way to the house at 7 yards.
Take a look at the tight end lined up here. That's Noah Gray, 87, the left side of that line. And Noah Gray's going to win that edge battle, forcing his guy inside and making it easy. We got to find a place for him on the field. Good coverage by the Duke secondary.
And the punt is blocked. Scooped up by the Blue Devils, and they're going to the end zone.
Pulling the dice there by going straight at that kicker and leaving your feet. He runs into him, you see, but it doesn't matter if you hit the football. A great job to go up and high-point it. Lines. He did just that and gave his quarterback a chance to drop a dime.
First and goal for Graham to the goal line, and he's in. Georgia Tech with a late touchdown. 8 yards on the run, James Graham.
Kai Carter, last week. Here's our on-to-power play. Going out and beating everybody.
A little razzle gadget. Tobias Oliver going the other way, and he's into the end zone. 4 yards, Tobias Oliver. Nobody was booing him today. They were all cheers and support. For Steve Spurrier and that 1989 ACC championship team. Honored at halftime. Coach Spurrier joined us in the booth, and that will be the final play of this game. 41-23.
4th and 1. Lawrence will pitch to Etienne. He's going to get there. Standing up for the touchdown. That'll go down on the books as a touchdown pass. The bottom line. Clemson strikes first.
The option, they're going to have Gainer. He's going to come up the field. And as soon as he does, that's when the pitch happens. Great read from Lawrence. Perfectly executed. They pull Simpson.
9th play. Florida State just ran a player off late. Lawrence going to keep this one. Has blockers. Leads to the goal line and in. Late signal. Touchdown. Clemson. Against North Carolina, they had 4 3-and-outs. They failed to score on 8 of 11 drives in that game. And if this touchdown stands, that'll be 2 scores in 3 drives. Here's some pressure picked up nicely by Clemson. Middle of the end zone caught. Justin Ross has that one. Touchdown Tigers. 2nd and 3. Darian Rencher is checked in. 1 clap. Lawrence to throw. Zips one in there. It is caught. Justin Ross, another touchdown for the Tigers.
Very smart football player.
Etienne over 3,000 yards rushing for his career. Here's Amari Rogers. Amari Rogers to the end zone. Touchdown. Amari Rogers untouched. 29 yards for 6. All going right. First half and the start of the second half of the second-ranked Clemson Tigers.
100%. A lot of respect for the way he plays the game.
Blitz coming. Intercepted. It's picked off. Darian Kendrick down the sideline for 6. Has gotten away from Florida State in a hurry. Clemson scoring every which way.
One loss. Georgia's not out of it. I think that for them to get back, they have to go undefeated.
Completely agree. Here's Terry down the sideline. Tamorian Terry to the end zone. And Florida State will not be shut out. 63 yards.
And Terry is by far their most explosive playmaker at the receiver spot. This was a slant to the inside. And he beats Sheridan Jones, who's a true freshman. And you see the explosiveness.
Here's Laburn. Cutting to the outside. Trying to get to the end zone, and he does get there. Touchdown. Kalen Laburn for the score. 40 yards down the sideline from Florida State.
Kalen Laburn has been spelling Cam Akers this season. Getting more and more looks, more and more touches in this game in the second half. And you see the speed to finish, albeit against the second-team defense for Clemson.
Hooker back to pass. His receiver wide open. That's King out of the backfield. Makes the move inside the 10, down to the 5. Virginia Tech Notre Dame game could be a slate game if they take care of their business in the next 2.
Yeah, absolutely. Not only just because of taking care of their business right now, but the potential that this team has with so many young players. This is a Virginia Tech team that you look for a few years from now. You're going to see a lot of the same guys you're going to see today.
Reverse. Travian Robinson loses his footing, but not before he picks up yet another first down.
Robinson has emerged as the leading receiver for this Virginia Tech offense.
McLeese has a wide open gap inside the 30. Takes a hit down to the 20. Loss of 5 on the play. It'll be a 2nd and goal now for the Hokies. Hooker back to pass, looking quickly To Hazelton, this time he hangs on. Fake to Brian Priori, now flushed out of the pocket. He'll get sacked. Alan Tisdale.
Ball on the ground with his rushing abilities.
King trapped in the middle, a lot of room to roam. Bounces it outside in the 40. Oh, he's just tripped up. Malik Wilder maybe saved the score, but you see the explosive ability of Keyshawn King, 17 yards on the carry. Hooker quickly to Hazelton. One man to beat, and does, down the sideline, inside the 15 to 10, he'll score. Fake to McLeese, tight end, Keene has it. Out near midfield, bangs through a defender. That fires up the Virginia Tech crowd.
Leads the CAA in tackles with 52. He added another one right there.
Missed that one. McLeese is wide open. Inside the 30. They jumped out all over Rhode Island to start this game. They were up 10-0, but Rhode Island came back, had a solid second quarter, and then scoring a touchdown on their first drive of the second half. Hazelton on the receiving end here outside the 30. Dancing his way to the 34. Virginia Tech, just like that, out of trouble.
And he just came to camp with a duffel bag and a smile, and that has not changed since.
Third down, Hooker trying to go up top to Robinson. Heck of a catch. Heck of a catch by Robinson. Fake to McLeese. As a receiver wide open, that's Robinson. Inside the 40, knocked out of bounds at the 32. Interesting formation here. Low snap, McLeese gets it. He'll score.
Big pass, really good catch by Aaron Parker.
Pressure now coming. Priori can't avoid it. That's Shamari Connor again. Time and time again, we have seen Connor in the backfield. McLeese again, way over 100 yards on this one now, inside the 30. Down to the 20-yard line, still churning those feet.
That sheets, two quarterbacks who can play some really good football.
Third down for the Rams. Priori's going to go down. Rob Pourchet alongside Mario Kendricks.
It's benefited them on third down, and it certainly benefited them in some of these 2-minute and 4-minute situations they faced this year.
Well, Hall's going to keep on scampering. He's across the 30, finds a big opening. He's across the 40, the 20, the 10, and he is all the way into the end zone. No flags on the play, and another touchdown for the Cardinals. 100 yards.
Hassan Hall is going to field this football. Looks like he was a little unsure if he was going to wave. You see that little hesitation? I think that threw, these Wake Forest kick coverage guys off a little bit. As he fields the football, I don't know if he just maybe, you see, like he's waiting. He's fielding it in the end zone and waiting, and then off he goes. And it seems like the kick coverage for Wake Forest at that point was basically from the hash mark over, which is why when he...
3rd and 4 wideouts in. Hawkins in the backfield here with a freshman quarterback. Wants to throw, and throwing deep, and he's got a man! Caught by Fitzpatrick. He scampers into the end zone for a touchdown. And a killer strike for the Cardinals. 50 yards and a touchdown.
You just mentioned he had looked at if it's bothering him, not finishing runs the way we normally see him do.
From the 4, the handoff. Look at the scamper in for the touchdown. Kenny Walker. He's in for 6. 2nd and 10. With the pass and complete. That one caught by Washington. He'll scamper to the end zone. 22-yard touchdown strike. So Wake getting 44 up on the board, 55-44. Just over 4 minutes to go.
He's probably the better passer of the two quarterbacks for Wake. He's not nearly the runner, but very comfortable as a passer.
Going again, complete to the tight end. Burton's all trying to build his way in. He got down there and he's in. Unbelievable. And a handoff. He actually keeps it. Now rushing. Here comes Conley. Conley for the end zone. Touchdown. Goodness gracious. Evan Conley. A tough runner indeed. What a call for the Cardinals.
So as he reads Greer, the outside defender there, you see him close down. Just ends up keeping the football, and then how about the speed of the true freshman?
Wow.
To really finish this one off. It's incredible the way that these teams have continued to go up and down the field.
Hartman diving, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Incredible. And that was a blink of an eye. 1:05 to go, 92. Amazing.